Hello, Aries, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading, Aries. Let's see what you're experiencing currently. We will analyze the present and see what's happening. Okay, we'll take this. And we have the Six of Cups. So, Aries, there is some kind of, something about your past which you are experiencing. It could also be a reconciliation. Somebody's offering, to reconcile with you. They've got in touch with you. They want to, patch up, or they want to, whatever it is, put differences aside, and they are offering you something. For some of you, it could also be a childhood connection. It could also be someone, you've met after very long, but definitely it is an energy of, somebody coming towards you and offering you something and wanting to connect with you. Wow, see, we have the six. This is more give and take. They have come to return something to you. I do not know why I got return, but to give you something, to offer you something, to bring about a balance in your relationship, in your equation. And it's like though emotionally they are quite reserved, but they do want to stay connected with you, and they want to put the past behind them. It's like you probably connected after a very long time, and you've moved away from that time where you used to be without each other. And okay, so now is the time for you to reconnect, reconcile, and get together, right? So there had been a period where you had to be away from each other, and now that you've reconnected, that past, the isolation and the loneliness is all over. The right time for you to actually, get together. So if you had any doubts, about what happened, whatever it was, it's just a matter of time, that this is the right time for you to, get back together, let's say. However, the emotions are under control. The emotions are not being expressed. You seem to be, or the other person is holding back. They're not expressing their happiness completely, they're not expressing their love completely, they're not being very open about how they are feeling, they're holding back a little. It could be you, it could be the other person also. And maybe from now on you feel that yes, I need to also move away from this pattern of holding back my emotions and being a little more forthcoming, whether it is you, whether it is the other person. Because here you see this person going, leaving this behind and moving towards a new cycle. So leaving behind the isolation, the separation, and being aloof and a little reserved. I think all of that is going to come to an end. That particular pattern of being with each other, all that is getting over. It's behind you, it's in the past, and you're moving towards a new cycle. So let's see what's coming up. So you have all the abilities to create something for yourself with this kind of with this relationship. Now it could be a business one, it could be a romantic one. Like I said, it could just be a childhood connection, of siblings, distant siblings, or your own siblings. That could also be there. But now there is a lot of potential to take this. Give me a minute. So there is a lot of potential with in this relationship, and see what you would like to make of it, how you would like to take it. Here we have the Nine of Cups over here, and I just happen to see the bottom of the deck is Three of Pentacles. You can build something for yourself in this relationship. Okay. And basically I also feel that whatever you have waited for in the past, that separation, the isolation, now you can build the relationship further. And that is also something you have accomplished, right? You're working alone on yourself that time. Now it is time to work with the other person. Now this is a wish fulfillment also for you, Aries. Okay. So see what you can do, and you've got this opportunity. The timing is right for you to fulfill your wish with respect to this relationship. Five of Swords. and this kind of a standoff, I feel, that's the word coming to me. And this kind of standoff, or feeling a little betrayed, feeling a little belittled by the other person, all of that seems to have cut through, is going to also get further cut through, in days to come, where you felt that um, uh, there is also this feeling of looking back, and having, somebody did tell you that your relationship is not going to work out, or it's not worth waiting for the person, or there is no future left in this. For those people, this is quite a reply to the that you've got back to somebody, or what you felt was not working out, it is starting to work out. They have reconnected. So people who doubted your connection, for them now, they are seeing that how you're getting back together, and you do feel, that all right, I held on to my faith, I knew exactly what I was doing. And now those people don't seem to have any face left, to come and tell you, anything about the relationship. So it's like, the naysayers and the doubting people, they have all been given a befitting reply when they see you, back with this person. And that's the clarity which has come to you, that whatever your faith was, whatever you thought, however you looked at it, it's finally, you're on a clean slate from here, and all that confusion, doubt, all of that has been cleared up. However, we also have a 10 of wands. Now here this card says that, in days to come, have a larger perspective of your towards your relationship. Don't look at the immediate thing, don't get too concerned by what's happening in, like today, tomorrow, or these things which are happening in your present. There is something, you need to also keep an eye on with respect to the future of the relationship. So if things are getting a little too much for you to handle in the present, just step back a little and take a higher perspective of this relationship. Because see, you've got back after a long time, there will be a lot of new things you're discovering. It could get a little too much to handle also. And for some of you, where this waiting, the isolation seem to be a burden, all that has got cut with the Ace of Swords. But for those of you where you feel that getting back, and it's getting a little intense for you, just take it easy, and just don't look at the immediate. It's like, when you've got these 10 of wands in front of you, you really can't see where you're going, right? You only see that, my god, I've got these many, to hold and to take and walk with them. But if only you were to put them down, you would realize that this narrow perspective is nothing. It's actually causing you stress. So just because you cannot see beyond these wands, so that is why when you experience this energy, it's a good idea to put these wands down and see the distance you are going. So because you have a very immediate perspective to what's happening, it could be a little stressful. So don't let it get to you. Now let's see what guidance we can give you. That's exactly, with this High Priestess card over here, it is telling you that just, take it, just take it a little slow. That's what I feel. Take it a little slow, and take it, one step at a time. Don't it's like your wish fulfillment, and you have the potential to make whatever you can, but baby steps are advised over here. And just try meditating a little more, and just see the signs which you are getting, to see how best to proceed with this relationship. Okay, that's your guidance. And we also have the King of Swords over here. So be a little practical, right? And be a little honest with yourself with respect to all what is happening. Be don't get too emotionally charged. You need to just hold on to a little practical thinking with respect to this relationship for now. Okay. And what is your challenge? You do feel that sense of loneliness which I was mentioning earlier. You feel it is still there. Now I would just like to put it across that this is all happening. I mean, the coming together has been there, but it might be a little intense. So take it slowly, let it sink in, don't rush into anything. Don't get too busy fulfilling all your wishes with respect to this relationship. Just take it easy, just go slow. And with this King of Cups over here, where you feel you're holding back on what you feel and things like that, that could make you feel a little more isolated. That should I tell, should I not tell, should I come across as very cool, and like I can handle things, whereas you would want to share a lot with them. So those kind of things are really adding onto the burden with the 10 of wands. So take it, just go slow, be a little more practical with respect to what you would like to do, right now, and how you would need to work, not work, but how you would need to, deal with the relationship. So that is why the meditation is really required. Okay, so do meditate and you'll see, what guidance you get with respect to this. What's your outcome? We've got the Four of Cups. So this has been a wonderful, opportunity which has come your way. It's totally up to you, to see it with a fresh perspective, to see it with a new perspective. Don't feel that, what happened in the past is going to be repeated, and then, that's why you're probably holding back your emotions as well, Aries. So if you want a new beginning to this, you also need to change your approach to this relationship, because if you're going to work with it the way it happened in the past, then that's exactly what you're going to experience in the present as well as in the future. So the past ways are to be left in the past, and you need to have a new approach to it. Let's see what guidance the oracle would like to give. See, detach from the situation. Okay, so whatever it is that is bothering you, just leave it aside. Okay, don't get too involved in the nitty gritties and small things with respect to what has happened. Take a higher perspective, or at least just turn away from those things. Because you are getting too involved in this, Aries. You're attaching too much importance to the small things, and they're adding up to be the 10 of wand burden. This situation is already resolved. So if you feel that this is something which is not going to work out, it is going to work out. It has already been resolved. You are just going through the process. Okay, you are just going through the process. So whilst you're at this process, for now, just take it easy, one step at a time. Don't worry. It is like whatever needs to be ironed out, whatever other problem areas, it's all going to work out very well. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So if it's really been building up and bothering you, just detach from this. Okay, because whatever needs to happen in this, it's already happened. Do meditate to see what is the best course for you to follow with respect to this, and also get a new perspective to this. Old patterns and old ways need to change. You need to be a lot more logical as well as honest with yourself. It's very important. It's not easy to wield such a big sword, right, with one hand. So it really says it requires a lot of courage, for you to be very honest with yourself with respect to this relationship. You will get your insights with that. You and your loved ones are safe. So there is nothing, harmful in this situation. There is nothing which you need to feel threatened, scared, fearful about. There is nothing like that, because you are on the right path. Okay, this relationship or whatever this connection came back to you is supposed to come back with the 10 of with this wheel of fortune card. So everything is just going the way it should be. It's all very nice. It's all going to work out very well. Don't feel insecure or feel threatened or feel scared. The only thing is, I think you're just letting it get to you. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, right? So that's exactly what the King of Swords energy is. You be very, very clear with yourself with respect to anything which is bothering you, and then you will see yourself detaching from this, and this you'll be out of this unhealthy situation, Aries. Okay, so you just be true to yourself with this, and then you will see all the answers will come to you. They'll just flow towards you, and this entire thing will get sorted out very miraculously. With that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.